just sent you the link to get you added in for tonight. It should be in your inbox. Oh, there we go. Just added you in, so it should be popping on here shortly. Yes! Can you hear me? I cannot hear you. Can you hear me? I think I hear you now.
Okay,
There
there,
we
it
go.
connected to my
Cool, cool.
earphones for some reason.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm going to go into the introduction and then I'll have you introduce yourself.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome to Behind the Scenes, a late night grind where we interview some of your favorite competitors. I'm your host, Regina Perez, Fitness, IFBB Fit Model Pro, posing and competition coach. And I have here with me my special guest, and I'll have her introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Alexis. I'm an IFBB Pro Fit model.
And you also coach because I saw some of your
Oh,
teammates.
yeah. I'm also a
Yes.
coach with Beast Coaching.
Yes, that's so cute. Like beauty and beast mode, and then you're beast mode athletes.
Oh, we're just Beast Coaching. So it's
Beast
just
coaching.
Beast. Yeah.
Cute. So I always like to start off with a couple questions so athletes can kind of get to know you a little better. And so the first one is, what's one thing in your gym bag right now that you can't live without?
I have my Juicy Pumps by GTR and I
What?
love them. Without them, I don't have a good lift. So they're essential right now. I need to have
Yes.
just.
And do you have a code with them? That way they can go
Yes,
check it out too.
I have code Lex with GTR. You should check them out.
Yes. And then, so what is your go-to meal after the show? Your go-to cheat meal?
My go-to cheat meal has recently been a cookie.
A
Any
cookie?
time of cookie and then a burger. I've just been
Yeah.
eating burgers recently.
Girl, sweets are like so hard. Like during prep, I love anything cookie,
Oh, me
cake,
too. Yeah.
candy. So
Like, give me my cookie and I'll be fine.
you'd be good to go. And then, what's one fun fact that followers may not know about you?
I'm actually from Mexico City. I feel like not a lot of people know that I'm from Mexico.
Okay.
That's something cool. I just grew up here, but I'm from Mexico.
Here is where for you?
San Antonio,
San
Texas.
Antonio. Okay,
Yes.
cool. So let's get a little bit into how did you get started into bodybuilding and did you start in bikini?
So I actually did start in bikini. I had been wanting to do it for years, but I never had found the right coach that really cared about me. And it was
Yeah.
just kind of like I was in college, so no one was like behind me. So I was like, whatever. Pretty much did whatever I wanted until I found Cassie.
Yeah.
And she really took me like hands on, like was checking on me so much. And I never
Yeah.
thought I would actually make it to stage. And then I got to stage and I just like fully fell in love with it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I did bikini my first show, and my feedback was, you should try Fit Model. So I did.
Okay. And so when did you start competing?
So my first show was actually Tampa Pro last year.
Okay.
That was my first bikini show.
Okay, cool. So you're still like fairly new, getting like into the sport. Okay.
Yeah.
And then let's talk about, so you did Tampa Pro and then you qualified for nationals at that show.
For bikini, but I didn't know then that I could have just gone to like a Fit Model national. So I did a few more shows trying to qualify for a Fit Model. And it
Okay.
was good because it gave me that stage time because
Yes.
I have like the biggest stage fright ever.
What?
So
Girl,
it was
because we
good.
did girl power together and I would have never guessed that at all. Like your
Yeah,
presentation was
posing
always
is
on
my
point.
weakness. It is one of my weaknesses, I will say that.
And you bring up a really good point with, so you did multiple shows to get comfortable and then going into your national show. What are some of the differences you saw at a regional show versus a national show?
I feel like at the regional show there was a lot of less girls, and then like
Mm-hmm.
going into nationals, it was a huge
Cat.
show. I had also done amateur Olympias, like my first like pro qualifier, and
Yeah.
it was also pretty big, but nothing compared to like nationals was huge.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Every national, because I did two last year. The first one I think was like 20 plus girls. Then the next one was like 28, 20. And I'm like, this is getting insane. Like it's getting stacked. And I'm loving seeing the national shows because it's just gonna continue to grow. And
Yeah,
you
they
really
keep
gotta
just
bring it.
getting bigger and bigger. Like Universe was so big too.
Did you change anything with your posing or glam when it came to regional to national shows?
Not I did get with the new coach for my nationals. I was
Yeah.
actually after amateur Olympia, I decided to change.
Yeah.
I was gonna go into an off season with Cassie, but then we started getting really close and stuff. So we were like, okay, let's just
Keep going.
both get like different coaches because we were becoming really close. And
Yeah.
then that's when I got with Ben Quill, and he was like, it was like 4 weeks before nationals, and I
Yeah.
was like already starting my off season, like eating 2,800 calories. Like I was up there, and
Yeah.
he's just like, we're doing nationals, and I was like, huh? And he's like, yeah. So we did the one before nationals. I think it was Battle of no, something with Battle Up. The one right
Yeah.
before, yeah, that one is a warm up. I won my
Okay.
class,
Yeah,
and
nice.
then we went to nationals, and I had no expectations because it was so like prep was like 4 weeks,
Right. Well, you've been
and
prepping, but this was like a different type of prep
yeah,
going
no, it was a
into to
different type
nationals.
of prep. Like actually for Thanksgiving, I was supposed to go to Disney with my family, and
Yeah.
I was like, I want this so bad, I'm not going.
Yeah. Because, Disney ain't going nowhere. So
I was like,
being
I
ready for a
cannot,
show takes
I'm
a
not
lot
gonna
of
lock
time.
in there. So
Yes.
and it was worth it. Don't regret it.
Yeah. And so for those who are joining, let them know what show you went pro at.
I went pro at the Nationals in December.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Yes. Both of us went pro at that same
Yeah.
show, as we know, because you were in what class? Because it was
I was
stacked.
class A. I'm a short girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, class A and B was stacked. I'm like, yo, it's like 30 plus girls in that class. It
I
was
was not expecting
insane.
anything out of it. When I had no idea where I was on stage when I got off and everyone was
Yeah.
looking. I was like, wait, what? I was like,
Same
what?
thing, because you don't know how many girls they're calling out to when they do first call outs. So if it's like six, you can kind of see, but if it's like 8 or 9 girls, you really don't
I always
know.
just like black out when I'm on stage, so I have no idea where I'm in stage until
Yeah.
like I
I'm
get
sure you heard Ben Quill in the audience yelling, being
Oh,
like,
I love that though.
yes. And so, what do you feel like helped you to become a pro so quick? Because, like you said, you started last year, did a couple shows, and then you went into nationals and earned your pro card. What kind of set you apart and fast tracked you?
I feel like it was really my mindset. When I really want something, I don't care what I have to do to accomplish it.
Yeah.
Like, I will do everything in my power and work my butt off till I get
Yes.
it. So I feel like that's something that once I was like, I really want to do bodybuilding, I did everything in my power to like be the best
Yeah.
I could.
And that's what coming into this sport, you really have to sacrifice some things, whether that's time, going out. And like you said, you decided, I'm not going to go do this year. I want to become a pro. And you did. And so knowing that not going there and becoming a pro was worth it. And so I love that. For those of you who are joining, it does take a lot to compete. It's not something you can just be like, oh, I think I want to do this. Your whole mindset, your life, your schedule, a lot of it has to
Yeah.
change. And so social media kind of shows, you show us the highlight, but what is something that was a challenge for you going into your pro shows?
I feel like it was just like comparing. I feel like in social media, like everyone's posting. So really trying not to
Hmm.
compare myself with anyone else, especially like once the list gets posted, because at regional shows, you don't know who's gonna show up.
Nope.
And once like the pro list shows up, you kind of have a whole week to get in your head. So that's something that was challenging at the beginning, but I
Yeah.
really was like, everyone looks great. They're
Hmm.
going to be one winner, and that's who shows up their best that day.
Yep. Yep. I agree. And for though, like you mentioned, those on here, because I like to educate the ones that are tuning in. Regionals, you just show up. There's a list backstage. For the pros, we know a week ahead who is going to be there,
Mhm.
and for myself, I don't post pictures. I mean, just a little bit, but I don't be doing posting videos and stuff like that because I want you to come to the show and see me. And then there's others that show day one, day two, and that's perfectly fine. So that can, for some athletes, be like, oh my goodness, this person's going to be there. And then for some, it may motivate them. Like, okay, now I'm about to step it up even more because I want that
Yeah.
first call out. And so for you, you're coaching as well. What are some of the mistakes that you're seeing first time athletes do when they come to the stage?
I feel like a lot that I've seen, like when it comes to prep, is girls just trying to find the cheat code for it. Trying to find cheat codes to not get hungry and using all these artificials that then backfire on them. So
Mm-hmm.
I always say, like, prep is not easy because if
Nope.
not every single person would do it, you're going to get hungry, you're going to be fatigued, you're going to be tired. And it is what it is. You kind of
Yeah.
just have to accept it and live with it, not trying to find cheat codes for everything because
Yeah.
it's going to backfire.
Yeah. I mean, a cheat code is temporary. So, like you said, doing it the hard way, your results will stay longer depending on what you're doing. And then you have a better appreciation for when you do, get
Yeah.
that overall or first place or pro card because, I did this the right way. It may have taken a little bit longer, but I got there. And so, yeah, I agree with a lot of athletes coming up and like, let me get here quick. But it takes a long time to build muscle for those
Yeah.
who haven't been competitive, like in high school or collegiate sports. And then for you, what does it mean to be a beauty in beast mode?
Um, I don't know. I'm like, I feel like I don't know. I'm like that one caught me off guard.
Yeah, even for your athletes and your coaching company being beast mode, your ladies excelling on stage, off stage, and while doing all this, being a beauty in the process because we know it gets gruesome, it gets challenging. We don't want to be cute
Yeah,
all the
we try to
time.
focus a lot on like the community aspect. Like we have like all the girls backing up each other, like
Yes,
celebrating each other. That's one of the things that I love about like our beast coaching is that
yes,
all the girls are there for each other. Like this weekend we had 7 girls and it was all so fun. It was
yes.
so fun being with all of them and like getting to know all of them.
Yes, and that's important, that team camaraderie, getting with the team that'll be able to support you, be backstage. Yes, it is a competition, but you're in competition with yourself. And that's how
Yeah.
I look at it as a pro. Yes, I'm competing with all the other pros, but at the end of the day, it's me versus me and bringing my best to the stage.
Yes, I always think about like I just want to know if I applied the feedback and I
Hmm.
want to know what my feedback is this show. So I feel like that's what I try to focus on with the pro shows, just trying to see if I was able to apply the feedback I got last show.
And so, with you going into the pro league, how many pro shows did you do this year, and how are you feeling going into your next pro show?
I think I did 4 pro shows. So yeah, I did Girl Power, San
Yep.
Diego, Pittsburgh, and then St. Pete.
Yep.
I got different feedback at every single show. And I have decided to take an off season right now. My feedback is constantly, I guess, to either grow shoulders or grow my glutes and like seeing my physique compared to like the girls that are winning. I do need more glutes.
Yeah.
So I rather just take this season off and come back next year, hopefully with like more muscle development
Yes.
and more muscle maturity. Also, I really want to focus on coaching right now. It's something that I've really
Yeah.
felt like passionate for it. And recently I hadn't been enjoying my shows as much.
Yeah.
So it's like time for me to step back and really focus and give everything to my athletes because I mean, being in prep, I try to give as much as I can, but
It's
it's not my
hard.
100%. And I
It's
really want to
difficult.
focus on getting them to stage and being there for them and enjoying the whole show day. I love like going to show days for my girls. It's so fun.
Yeah. And you bring up a really good point with, us being pros and stepping on stage. At some point you taking that feedback and like, hey, I'm going to take a step away to focus on growing. And also you have something outside of bodybuilding. And for those who are getting into the sport, it's so important to have your coaching, whatever that is outside of it, so you don't just lose yourself in bodybuilding because it
Yeah.
can, you can get sucked in real quick and be doing show after show after show. So I'm glad that you have your team to kind of grow into and help them be great and still be a part of the community
Yeah.
at the same time, which is good. And as you mentioned, as a coach, even for myself, when I'm in prep, it's to balance the two. You can do it, but it takes a lot more
Yeah.
energy, and you want to be able to give 110 to your athletes because you want them to be successful like you on the stage. And then, so what final words do you have for competitors looking to get into the sport?
I feel like it is, if you get it in your head, you can accomplish it. Like, just put in your 110% and you will get there. You might have doubts some days and you might think that you can't do it, but just take it a day at a time.
Yes, I love that. Exactly. One day at a time. Take your time and find a good coach. You got two here, two
Yes.
amazing coaches to help you get to the stage so that you can be successful. I want to say I appreciate you so much coming on here to share your story with new athletes. And then for those that are in your area in Texas, reach out to her, connect with her, follow her on her journey back to the pro stage as she goes into her off season to grow. For those of you who are listening in, I appreciate you all being here and join us every Monday at 8 p.m. to reach to learn more about our competitors on here and their journey to the stage. And I just want to say, everyone, continue to be a beauty and beast mode. Good
Thank you for
night.
having me on.
Yes, of course. Have a good
You
night.
too. Bye.